chapter 2 is the plant, and I am going to explain you reproduction through other parts of the plant. Now see this. See this diagram in this page. First of all, I will explain you that first of all reproduction takes place by two means in the plants. Number one, reproduction through seeds, and second one is the reproduction through other parts of the plants. And in reproduction through seed, germination is very essential. Seed germination is very essential, and for that conditions required air, water and correct temperature. Okay, so this you will do this. See, 3 dishes are there, B, C, D. Okay, having the conditions, different conditions are there in dishes. In condition in this A, this in A, air and warmth, okay, are there, and in condition B, water and warmth are there. Condition A, air and water are there. Here in these A, B, C dishes, one thing is missing. Okay, and you have to find out that missing condition, and you will write here in this A what is missing. You will write here in this A, in this B and in this C. Okay, so this is the work for you. You will do it in your book if you are having the book, and if you are not having the book, then you do in the notebook. Okay, now today so when a seed will get 3 conditions like air, water and correct warmth, then it will germinate, and then after germination that will grow into a young plant. Okay, so this is the reproduction through seeds. Okay, now in plant, second point is the reproduction by, see this, reproduction by different parts of the plant. Okay, in this reproduction by different parts of the plant, the reproduction in the plants through leaves, through stem, through roots. Okay, so these are the parts involved in reproduction, and this type of reproduction that means other than seed is called what? Vegetative reproduction. See this, that means reproduction without the involvement of seed is called vegetative reproduction. That means reproduction through other parts of the plant like leaf, stem, root. Okay, these are known as vegetative reproduction. Now come to the, and listen one thing, this is very important because this is very easier and faster method of increasing the number of same plant. Very easier and faster. That means you have to not wait for the fruit and the seed. Okay, so easily you will cut the stem or you will cut the root and you can grow new plant. Okay, so this is very easier and faster method of increasing the number of the same plant. Okay, now come to the reproduction through, I will start that from reproduction through underground stem. See this, see the diagrams are there, ginger and potato are there. See this, this is ginger, okay, and this is potato, and in potato eye is there. See this, notches are there, and that is the eye of the potato, and in the ginger also notches are there. So this is eye. Okay, and see carefully, both are the underground stem. Ginger and potato, both are underground stem. Okay, they are stem but they are underground, that's why they are known as underground stem. Okay, underground, under the soil, they go under the soil, that's why they are known as underground stem. So in the plants like banana, ginger and potato, a new plant grows from the underground stem. Okay, and through the underground stem, what develops? Root develops and shoot develops. Okay, and then make a new plant. Okay, so this is all about your reproduction through underground stem. Now come to the reproduction by stem cutting. See this plant? This is a rose plant one. This is the first step. That means cutting of the stem. See this? Cutting of the stem. Okay. Now after cutting the stem, cutting is planted here. See this? Cutting is planted. This is very important. And after cutting of the planted, see that stem, cutting of the planted stem, cutting is planted, and that cutting grows into what? New plant, and you will get again rose. So this is the reproduction through the stem cutting. This is the process, and this you have to know very well. This is very important process. Okay, so keep in the mind, this is the reproduction in the plant by stem cutting, and the examples are bougainvillea, sugarcane, rose, grapes. These are the examples of reproduction by stem cutting. Okay, so you will make the diagram of this in your copy, and this also you have to draw the diagram of the two underground stem that are number one is the ginger, second one is the potato. You have to draw this. This is very important. And the next diagram you have to draw, that is the stem rose the stem cutting process. These are the process. So you will show this process. Okay, you will note down. You note down this, just that you have to draw this process. Okay, now come to the third, reproduction through root. Okay, see this, see carefully. What is this? This is dahlia root, and this is sweet potato. Have you seen sweet potato? Have you eaten sweet potato? I know everyone has eaten. That is very yummy, na? Yes. So this is the sweet potato, and in this sweet potato, what happened? These are the fleshy roots. Okay, and in this many roots appear at the lower end and shoot appear at the upper end. Okay, and then new plants arise from its root. Okay, so this is the reproduction through the root, and it takes place in sweet potato and dahlia. Okay, so both the diagrams, these are very important. You have to also draw sweet potato and dahlia for the reproduction through root. Okay, now come to the last, that is the reproduction through leaves. Okay, so see, I am going to show you the another diagram, and you will see this diagram carefully. See this? This is a plant name what? Bryophyllum. I think many of you have seen this plant, and some of you are having at home also. You can see right now, and if that you see the leaf of this Bryophyllum, then you will find this. See this? Notches are there. See, in the leaves, in the leaf, notches are there, and this is the place, this new plant from the notch. See this? This is a new plant. See, this is a new plant which grows from the notch. Okay, so in plants like Bryophyllum, new young plants arise from the notches of the leaves. Okay, and then the reproduction takes place. That means you will get more plant. So this is the reproduction through the leaf, and this is the best example. This is a Bryophyllum. This is the best. You see at home also. Okay, so these are the points. That means through reproduction through the other parts of the plant like stem, root and leaves, They are called what? Reproduction, vegetative reproduction. Okay, so in the vegetative reproduction, why this is very important, why vegetative reproduction is very important, one question is there. Okay, so you will tell what? Vegetative reproduction is very easier and faster method of increasing the number of same plant. That's why it is very important. Okay, and vegetative reproduction takes place by number A, reproduction through underground stem. You have to draw two diagrams, underground stems, ginger and potato. Then second one is the reproduction by a stem cutting. That means you will draw this stem cutting of the rose. See this cutting is planted and then a new plant you will see. Okay, now third is the reproduction through roots. See, this is the sweet potato and dahlia. You have to make this diagram also, and to show the reproduction through root, and then the reproduction through leaf. So in this, what will you see? This is the plant called bryophyllum, and in bryophyllum reproduction takes place through leaf. Okay, so this is all about reproduction through, so this is all about reproduction through different parts of the plants. So I hope everything is clear to all of you. Okay, so we will draw the diagrams which I told you in during the class. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.